It's March 5th, 2022, and I'm watching TV with Linda, and all of a sudden on comes two commercials that make absolutely no sense. So of course my curiosity is piqued as I'm watching them because they're brand new. And then all of a sudden, because they're almost back to back, the way that they have them laid out on this one piece, I start laughing. I couldn't help myself because it's almost like a piece of cheese and fine wine in pesto, pasta, and cheese. It's just, here's cheesy and here's the winers. And it was just really hilarious as it was laid out in the perfect universal divine comedy context for me. Since most of the pieces have been super serious I'm concerned, these were just theatrical debuts as far as I'm concerned, because it was the first time I had seen them. So here they are.
Hey, Kevin, do you want some lasagna?
Basically like a barrel.
I made lasagna.
What?
I made lasagna.
Who's Tanya?
What?
What?
Kevin, do you want some lasagna?
You stepped in what?
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 What? What?
I made lasagna.
Tomorrow is mañana.
What?
It doesn't lose its symbolism on me. Now this commercial, the Foo Fighter commercial, that was the first guy who actually made the lasagna. He's a Foo Fighter, or at least that's his band name, not the rest of the whatever. But then inside, so for Mein Futza, there's a Foo Fighter inside there, whatever, but he's a musician, melodic, whatever. Then there's this commercial about a credit card, but every time you swipe it, you earn points, and everything that you order when you swipe this credit card smells like new car. Again, are we talking the BS and the CAR? I'm just curious at Barbos and Verbos, because it didn't hit me the first time. I'm like, this is such a gross, weird, like like this is real? And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh.
Listen, I'm done settling because this is my secret. I put it best-in-class rewards and a great way toward your next Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, or Cadillac. And with all those points on everything we buy, we're thinking SUV with leather. A new kind of appreciation with that new car smell.
As Russia's war against
The new car smell. Everything they order, they smell because it smells like new car. Now this was interesting. This happened right before the wine and cheese party at the back end. This was the preceding or the entering scene before it cut out to the advertising and commercials. This is a show called Blue Bloods in NYPD, New York.
You all right? I'm good.
The crowd is screaming, "No cops on campus." This is interesting because at the time where this TV show from TV producer land, and however that works, made this compilation, which has been aired previously. This is a taped copy. In the actual headlines of like Eyewitness News, yesterday they reported that the mayor, Eric Adams, in New York City is actually addressing the Senate, asking for control of the New York City schools. And then this comes out with no cops on campus. Right. Is that part of the major leagues in the sports arena and growing domestic terrorism, domestic terrorists and future terrorists at home? I mean, I can't even ask West Point because they apparently sent their best lead head coaches into harm's way. And they participated, so now it's really confusing.
I got him, good. What the hell happened? No, you jumped me. Kid sells drugs to students here. And you ain't no real cop. You don't even got a gun. Hey, give him no rest. All right?
I've seen real NYPD footage where now the people that work at some of the inner city schools actually like need to be the size and the strength of a like a Rikers Island correctional officer just to work in the schools. It's really frightening. Talking about putting people in harm's way. Take them and send them back to wherever they originally were from, because they're putting people like safety officers inside the schools where people are calm and tame in harm's way by allowing the whatever, no cops on campus type of a thing.
What the hell are they saying? No cops on campus. That's what passes the school spirit these days?
Right, school spirit. How will the underground speak when it wants to speak to an angel at Guardians of the Galaxy? I wonder what it'll sound like. Oh, it'll mimic real life in some format. It'll be brought out by someone who's in the has or haves category. And then someone in the have-nots and has been abused, harmed, and is still at the bottom of the barrel will apparently sew it all together to make one seamless, what did you all do? It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza, it's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxy is broken. It's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.